All right. I think we just go straight to bed. I know I do this at the start of every video, but you know, I forget what I've done like a goldfish 5 minutes ago or the day before. Let's go to bed.
Good night.
Hello, my friends. My name is Unky, and welcome back to another episode of Rune Factory, Guardians of Azuma. Ooh, fainted. There is a bear in the autumn the autumn wilds that is my absolute nemesis. The thing is a monster. I cannot wait to go back and kill this thing. Okay, so we're getting villagers over here in the Winter Wonderland. That's nice. That's what I'm calling it from now on. 100? Holy crap, they're so happy. Yeah, I love that. We don't have enough homes. Who are we missing homes for? We need to build a house in the Winter Wonderland. I would like to do that. I would like to keep them happy, especially there. The last thing we need is for them to be sleeping on the snow. Okay. What? Wait, whoa. Oh, memories. Cool.
Many years have passed since the celestial collapse. Azuma still reels from the catastrophe, its lands parched and starving. Left unchecked, this disaster will threaten not only our village, but all life in the realm. We have sent countless souls to seek its cause. However, as you well know, none have returned.
None of them were made Earth Dancer, right?
We shall send no others after you. Our final hope.
So if you die, the world dies. Don't blow it. Ooh, those are weird.
Somewhere in Azuma exist special places known as astral shrines. Find these shrines and offer up these amulets at their altars. It will be a long and perilous journey, but the fate of this land rests upon your shoulders.
Okay, what I like about this is that we might actually be able to go back to our own home village. That seems pretty exciting.
Never forget that.
Yeah, the stakes could not be higher. Don't blow this. Okay, so, and then we somehow get, like, amnesia.
Morning. Sleep well?
I sure did.
Good luck.
Don't you have something important to talk to Ulalaka about today? Don't worry, I won't intrude. Just wishing you good luck. Okay, hold on. Slow down, Woolby. I have a lot going on right now. So, me and this other, I can't remember their name, were basically sent to save Azuma. Somewhere along the line, we became adversaries and started fighting. And then I got amnesia, took a nap for 6 months, only to wake up and start getting to it. Now we're actually restoring. We're doing a good job, but they still seem to be our adversary. I'm so curious. It'll be really interesting to see if we actually get to go back to our home village, if that ends up being a place we can visit on the map. Okay, this is all exciting. However, there is a very pressing matter that Woolby is talking about. We confessed our undying love to Ulalaka yesterday, and she was so taken aback that she said, I'll have to think about it. Ooh, harsh words to hear from somebody that you love, but you know what? That's okay. It's a lot to take in. I'm just a mere earth dancer. She is a spring god. It's a big difference. There's a lot to consider here. Let's hope she makes the best choice for her. And I hope that choice is me.
Hey.
Make sure you show up time. When? 6 p.m., the Spring God Shrine. Okay, don't blow it. Hey, isn't tomorrow Iroha's birthday? You should get a present that really wows them.
Up and at 'em, partner.
Up and at 'em. Okay, so this is very, very cool. Very exciting.
Astral shrines?
Okay, the double wake up. I feel like these should happen before. The cutscene wake up should have. Why am I rocking like this? Hello? Should happen before he gives us our little like itinerary for the day. It kind of is backwards.
You were talking in your sleep again.
Will you stop watching me sleep, you weirdo?
Remember anything else?
Maybe. Woolby, do you know anything about astral shrines?
Nope.
But maybe one of the villagers does.
Okay, we'll ask around.
Didn't Murasame say he's wandered all over Azuma?
True.
Then he must have heard some useful information, right?
We'll find out.
Point. Let's go ask him.
Okay. Okay. Talk to Murasame. Ooh, we got a bunch of goodies. Let's start the day. Ooh, I hate the cloudiness. Like we start every day by taking care of our spring crops. Today might be a good day. Today might be a good day to try and level up our seeds. We'll have to look. Now, one thing I want to do is we were playing around with this, right, in battle. And basically you can't like individually pick people to cycle in. So I kind of need to have my attackers all on page 2 and my defender, buffer, healer on page 1. So let's see here. How do we do this? What if we say 5? Disband party. Okay, we'll disband party and then we'll start over. Now, who was it? I think it was Fubuki. It wasn't Kurama. Who was my other defender? Gosh, I should have probably looked at that. Oh, for crying out loud. Why am I so foolish about this stuff? We had a defender. It wasn't Iroha, Kurama. Oh, Shuilong.
Preparations are complete.
We'll start with Shuilong.
I'll leave you to choose an activity.
And then we'll go, where's my healer? Mara?
Here we go! I'm delighted that you thought of me!
I think of you all the time. And then Fubuki,
Thank you for inviting me to accompany you.
my fellow
I shall help you in any way I can.
Daggerman. Okay. And now our 3 heavy hitters, which I believe was Murasame, Kurama, another Daggerman. I love it. And Matsuri. Okay.
It would be my honor to accompany you.
All right, time to go wild.
If you insist, I shall move swiftly as the wind.
Okay, perfect. Now, hopefully, if I've done this right, we will always start. I don't know why he's so pouty. It's so funny. We will always start with these 3 in the front line, and then we can essentially just cycle through to these, right? I think this is more critical for boss battles, where, you know, you need somebody that takes a lot of hits, and then, oh, good morning. Give him the stick. Give him the stick. Let's do some of this today. Okay. Whoa, I meant to read that. Sorry. Let's chat. Spring's in the air, yawn, and a nap is on my mind. Oh, you want a nap, huh? Let's hang out. What do we got? Talk about family or poke fun. We're not there yet. I guess we'll talk about family. I don't know if she'll like this. Didn't Morrow hate this? I thought that was very surprising.
Phew.
Wasn't that fun? We should totally do it again sometime. Almost level 6. Never mind. He always runs off. Come back.
Good.
Today's the perfect day for a journey, just like yesterday. Tomorrow will be too. Every day is ripe for adventure. Let's chat.
Ciao. Yes?
Let's hang out. Talk about machines. Discuss the latest rumors. These always get really cool interactions, so I'm so excited. Bliss will also get us to 7, which means we can also romance him, which means, okay, we'll talk about this when it comes. Oh my goodness, look at that.
Huh?
Di mio, unless I'm mistaken, you're eating octopus. Yeah.
Aw.
Mamma mia, and you eat it by choice? I take it you're not a fan. Octopus, squid, and all other mollusks have a chewy texture that I simply cannot stand. Imagine how I despaired upon realizing that their wicked presence renders so much cuisine wholly unedible. You hate them that much? Okay, so we have been saying for like, what, 28 episodes or something that I've been wondering what this guy doesn't like, and we've found it. We found it. 2 things. He hates seafood, some seafood, and he hates talking about his family. How funny. If they weren't so chewy, you'd have no problem eating them, right?
Yes.
I suppose not, if it were possible.
Oh.
Can I conclude from your question that you'd cook an appetizing octopus dish for me? I never said that. A meal made from your loving hands would be an utter delight. Oh, I can hardly wait. I'll see what I can do. Maybe I can pull it off with Yachio's help. Well, that was a time well spent. I'm glad it was with you. Grazie. Oh, not quite. Not
Yes?
quite. Can I do anything else? Never mind. Okay.
Good morning.
Oh, the crappy is like, it's so dreary now. I don't like it. I don't like it. Okay. Let's wake up all these crops. Look at this. They're still getting off. I don't like that at all. Why is 2 of these watered? See, I guess we just need such an abundance of farmers that they can't help but get it all done or something. Why are my farmers so useless? I do need to go in there and kick out the lazy ones, but whatever. Okay, are any of these harvestable? No. There we go. Or do some just grow faster than others for certain reasons? That might also be it. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, so what kind of day are we going to have today? Obviously, we're going to top the day off with finding out if Sweet Ulalaka loves me as much as I love her. We could spend another day bonding. I can't remember if we did that all day yesterday. Why don't we take a look? I know this is what everybody loves. Everybody loves it. Okay, reach level 7. We could do this. Push that forward. Talk to Ulalaka. Advance main story. Summer God Shrine. Wait until tomorrow. Reach level 4. I do want to keep these going, right? So we're definitely going to hang out with them. So we do have some stuff to do. Let's go talk to, where is Mr. Murasame right here. I think we can do it all. We can push the story forward a little bit, and we can push the story forward, and we can hang out with people. Why not? I'm a talented multitasker.
This morning. May you have a blessed day.
You know what's really funny? I was going to mention this. I'm going to mention it now. We're very close to Iroha and Ulalaka. So I have been informed, this may be ill-advised, that you can actually like romance and date multiple characters at once. It's no problem. It only becomes a problem when you choose to marry one. This is going to get really strange. If I am mistaken about this, when I tell Iroha that I love her and I date them, these two work together. This could prove to be this could prove to be a mess. I have said this before. I'm going to say it again. I do not like this. I am doing this for content, putting myself in a very uncomfortable position of trying to romance every single person all at once for content. Is this how it starts? Is this how YouTubers go from being like, just like a funny regular person to like, throwing themselves off of bridges and doing insane stuff to try and get views? Oh God, it starts now. Hello.
Indeed.
Come to the Spring God Shrine by 6 p.m. I'll be waiting. What would you like to talk about? Well, until then.
Yes?
Go shopping, mull over fortunes. Hey, look at these. Talk about hobbies. Mull over fortunes. I'm kind of curious. What an excellent way to spend some time. Doing something you love never fails to bring you joy. I'm going to say this right now. I reserve the right to rescind and backtrack on anything I have said. So if I suddenly decide, you know what? I don't want to do it. I don't want to try and date everyone. We're just going to stick with one person. Then that's what's going to happen.
Let's do this.
Alrighty, time to start prepping today's tea. Come visit my shop if you have a minute. Just who I wanted to see. Take a look at what we got.
What is it?
Let's chat. It's weird that we didn't zoom in. If you want to make some extra delicious, picture the face of the person you're cooking for. Invite out to the ocean. Talk about fashion. Discuss work. Let's do this. That's a cute bathing suit. I like that one. She's all about the frills. She's like, oh, you see my headband? I like my headband in every single accent. I'm glad we did something fun together. Let's do it again.
What is it?
Anything else? Never mind. Okay. Pop. Let's see. Looks like he's over here just being dreary. Hey, bud.
Astral shrines?
Yeah. Have you heard anything about them?
One place comes to mind. If you wish, I'll guide you there.
Okay.
Thanks.
Indeed.
Is on an island floating in the sky. I once frequented it as a part of my training. I assumed it was going to be a floating island. What kind of training takes someone to islands in the sky? At any rate, you should head there first. Talk to Murasame. Take to the sky.
Any outings you may undertake today.
Take to the sky. Take to the sky. Okay, fun. Fun. You know, one thing that we could do today that would actually be kind of fun is perhaps do a little more decorating. I'll be honest, it hasn't been my number one thing, obviously. Chop, 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 look at him go. We do have a lot more. I'm not going to do that today. I might save that for another day. Okay. Who's over here? Maro and Matsuri. I much prefer, why don't we do as many of the bonding quest stuff as possible. Let's go here and do Kurama and Shui Long. We also need to do Pilika first and Fubuki. They're the ones that we're the most behind on. There's also a spot here that we've ignored. I don't think we can actually get here yet. Oh, you know what we do need to do? And I'm going to do that today. We need to put a from leaky roofs to castle towers. We build it all. Come to Sakuraya. Why is that hard for me to say? For all your construction needs. Construct buildings. Okay, we need
I built it all.
We need a house that holds 6. Here we go. Simple house. Simple life. We're gonna drop this off in winter.
Stand back and
So they're
watch
not
me work.
sleeping in the snow.
Turned out great, right? What?
Anything else? Never mind. Okay, now let's start here. I am so far really adoring Kurama and Shui Long's bonding quests, or just those paths. I think they're very interesting. They're both very interesting characters. Oh, we could level up too. Crap! If we talk to this guy, we're gonna level up the town. Okay, well, you know, it's inevitable. That means we're gonna need even more housing. It's fine. I see the village has regained even more of its former energy. Your contributions have truly made a difference. Level 4. 14 village. Ooh, autumn blossom. That's cool. Windmill flag. Fancy fence. Oh, those are cute. Those look like the fences that were in Harvestella.
Thank you.
You've been quite the help. I wouldn't mind if you continued to lend your support. Quite happy to continue lending support.
Right.
Have a stick. I'm not much of a morning person. You're full of energy at this hour. Hurry on if you must. Just be careful you don't exhaust yourself before noon. I am an infinite wellspring of energy. Let's hang out. Poke fun. Absolutely not. Invite out to the ocean. Here we go. I love this bathing suit of his.
Good.
I've always been interested in this. We should do it again soon. That's so funny. I've always been interested in going to the ocean.
What?
Anything else to discuss? Never you mind. Okay, well, that was fun. Why does he have this? Oh, you know what? I think that tells me that he's got a request. That's probably what that means. I've sort of been ignoring them. Why don't we look at this request? Because sometimes they give us stuff that we can craft, right?
I have a request for you.
Rice seedling. Yeah, don't care about that at all, honestly. I really don't. I don't want to do a bunch of like
it's you.
pointless chores unless they get me stuff to build. Okay. Shuilong. Hina's here. Did we hang out with Hina? I think we did. She was the first one to hang out. Where is this guy? Man, this place is really cool.
Hello.
Have a stick. Have the two of us grown to be friends? Oh, yes, we have.
You spend so much time with me, utterly devoid of fear. I envy your kindness. I lack that level of compassion.
I don't believe that, actually. I don't believe that. I don't believe that because of the way that he interacted with the kid. What was his name? Kotaro. The way he interacted with Kotaro. We can have dinner.
Yes.
I always feel a tinge of joy whenever I return to this village after an adventure because I was born here. Let's chat. Yachio tells me I need to rest more, but I always take all the breaks I require. Let's hang out. Invite out to the snowfield. That's a new one. Interesting. Let's see if he finds this interesting at all. I love that we unlock new events as we unlock new areas. That was well worth our time. Thank you. I hope you enjoyed it just as much as I did. Certainly.
Yes?
Anything else I can do? Nah. Ooh, start tracking the bonding quest defining cool. Not yet. Not yet, but that is very exciting. Is it not? Okay. Who's up next? We want to take care of Pilika and Fubuki. These are very important. They're always kind of hard to find, and this is a very, I think maybe starting here because we can now umbrella down this way. We also need to remember to put down a little house. Sakaki's here. What are you doing here? What are you doing here? We can hit him with the stick.
Good day.
No reason not to. That's one thing we could do to slowly level them up. Okay, Pilika's here. Fubuki is here. Let's go to Pilika first. What a mess. Hard to believe, but my homeland feels even colder than this. Such frigid weather would barely even register with us. So I said before that I thought that it was cool that she wears warm clothes because she's not from the winter village, and so she's unaccustomed to the winter, versus Zaza, who is very accustomed, so is just rocking a tank top all the time. Apparently that's not the case. We can retcon that into where she comes from is even colder, and there's no sustaining yourself without cold weather clothes. What can I do for you? Let's chat. Zaza always watches out for me. I couldn't ask for a nicer, more reliable friend.
What?
We are fans of Zaza. Let's hang out. Give a gift, poke fun, discuss work, grab a bite to eat. This is easy. Let's see if she likes it. She may not. I enjoyed talking with you. Really helps me relax. Ta-da-da.
You know, you're like no one I've ever met. Whenever we talk, I feel so at ease. It's nice. What?
Okay, I want to look at something really quick. I've been curious about this. Oh, look, they're getting me all sorts of goodies. Look at that. If we go to profiles, where is she? So look at that. Even though it only shows you leveling up, oh, tracking. Can tell what the animals she's following by the footprints alone. A pretty common tracking ability, right? We only see it go to level 2, but look at that. We got so many more points. Okay, that's nice. That's nice. Now let's go schmooze it up with the sweet Fubuki. Is this guy walking around with a parasol? That's cute. That's cute. Okay, so we have a second house to drop down. Where are we going to drop it? Dun. I guess the obvious spot would maybe be, I guess across here would be cool. You know, they have such a, oh, I never finished the fences over here. Whoops. We're going to have to give a day to decorating and upgrading all of our areas. The other villages besides the Spring Village are, you know, woefully underappreciated and have been given very little attention. And I do think that's something we should fix. Let's get rid of this. Who just came over here and put this pile of crap in the corner? What? I'm not your freaking garbage disposal. Rude. Okay, building menu. I want to put this tree right here. There we go. We also know that paths right under the doors are always nice. There you go. And then this is a beautiful tree right here. Why don't we put this like right here? Beautiful. Something like that. Nothing crazy. Nothing super fancy. You know, this is just a bit of a placeholder. I just don't want them freezing to death. Because that would seem terrible. It looks like they're doing just fine here, though. There we go. Everyone's got houses. Everyone's got houses. Where is Sweet Fubuki? Just over here hanging out, huh? Just
Hello.
Hi. Cute. I like Fubuki so much. I love this time of day. When everyone's up and moving about, God or mortal, it's best for people to be happy and full of life. What's the matter? Let's chat.
Well?
You're full of vim and vigor today. Are your duties going well?
Yes.
Let's hang out. Talk about machines, poke fun, reminisce about the past. This seems like a very obscure thing for most people. We'll reminisce about the past. You like that sort of thing? No, don't worry. I should have gone in with an open mind. Okay, whiffed that one. Does not like talking about the past. Yes. That is interesting. Never mind. Okay, it's noon. We did, I guess, get some bond strengthening with Sweet Fubuki. That's a good thing. Okay. And then we've already done everyone here. We did Hina. So I guess it's just Maro and Matsuri. That's what's left. I might as well. Yeah, why would we stop now before we take to the sky? I am worried that if we get sucked into the main story today, we might miss our rendezvous with the Sweet Ulalaka. And that would be terrible, wouldn't it?
Hey, how you doing? Me? I'm always great.
I know.
Prosper!
There you go. With all these people about, this place is never short on excitement. So what's up? Let's chat. Astral Shrine. Astral Shrine. Nope, can't think of a single thing that could help you with that. Okay, let's hang out. Talk about fashion. Poke fun. Oh, I think she's going to hate this. I don't think she's going to like being teased. Let's find out. Gotcha. I knew it.
Oh.
Hey, since when did you know me so well? Okay, so she does. Okay, I love that. I love that. She's not so stuck up that she can't enjoy just a little fun. 9 to 2. I kind of want to do this today. I do. I want to do this right now. 9 p.m. to 2. Oh, it's late. 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. Oh, maybe not. It depends. It depends on how much time we have left. The bonding is quickly taking up so much more of my time.
So good to see you.
We already got him.
Well?
And it's making it harder to progress the story. I guess I could put it on pause, but why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I continue to do this? They're also interesting. Headed out for the day. I'm just in the midst of planning out my latest heart-pounding adventure.
Yes.
Here. Oh, nice. Well, we can knock this out.
Splendiferous! Now I can fly without fear.
Glad I could help.
No time to waste. Let's bring all of this back to Zaza.
You got everything?
You got everything? She's got 2 forges. She's serious.
But of course, our fine friend found them in a flash.
Why are you the one bragging about it?
Do you think the black dragon is like an incredibly positive dragon instead of this like curmudgeon-y stick in the mud kind of guy?
I can always count on you to get the job done.
That's me.
Truly the sign of a terrific treasure hunter in the making. I should take you on as my new partner in crime. What do you say?
Is he talking about firing Hina? Brutal.
Talk about out of the blue.
But just imagine it. My adventures would be at least 5 times as fun with both of you on board.
I'll pass for now. I still have so much left to do.
I do love that idea. Maybe after we've saved Azuma, we don't have to be the friggin' town mayor for 4 different villages.
I figured as much. Just let me know if you ever change your mind. Now then, back to the matter at hand. How does it look, Zaza?
How does what look? We just gave her the materials.
Quality seems fine.
Oh, I see
Should
what
be
he's
good to
asking.
go. Like I said, repairing this will take some time. You fine with that?
What choices do you have?
Finer than fine. I'm ready to wait as long as you need.
Then I'll get right to it.
Nice to know she can fix it.
Indeed. I'll be flying the friendly skies again in no time, searching for a treasure like no other.
And what would that be?
I have absolutely no idea.
What? Seriously?
Of course! How could I possibly know what fits that definition?
So he's on a mission to find a treasure, but he doesn't know what the treasure is.
Perhaps the legendary heart of Viatreya? Or maybe a cute little cat statue? Who can say?
He's just out for the love of adventure. You gotta respect it.
So you're basically winging it?
I can't wrap my head around that. Searching for something when you don't even know what you're looking for.
We're so stupid. I would say that. Why has my character always got the dumbest responses?
You can't? I simply set out to find a treasure. It's not that hard to understand.
I love that. He's like, what's so confusing, dumbass? It's that is a very funny line. I love that. This game, you know what I love about these games so much is how often they are so unintentionally funny. Maybe they are. I don't know.
Am I just overthinking this?
Yeah, obviously. This is so funny coming from the guy that has amnesia. He doesn't even know why he exists, and yet he's also become the mayor of 4 different towns. And we're like, what do you mean you're just off on a random treasure hunt? Like, our whole life is a random treasure hunt.
Well, you're certainly not the first person I've confounded with my little tale. Everyone has had the same reaction.
Ooh, not a good thing to hear when you have a romantic interest in someone. Hey, you're just like everyone else I met. Way to be uninteresting.
And that doesn't worry you even a tiny bit?
Why, treasure hunting is just as pleasant a pastime as travel. Both let me experience everything our big wide world has to offer. And they also let me meet you. Isn't that just grand?
See, Morrow's got such the right idea. He's just off on an adventure. He's out there hunting for treasure, but he doesn't know what that treasure is, and that leaves everything he discovers open to be considered a treasure. And what's the number one treasure he's talking about right now? Our friendship. Oh my God, I love Morrow's perspective.
Well, so long as you're enjoying yourself.
Why are we so negative about this? Look at her. What is she working on? Cool. She's over there making a bunch of noise. Hey, we're having a conversation here. Just kidding. You're doing a great job. Thanks, Zaza.
Why don't you tell me all about your adventures sometime? I'd love to know what sorts of places you've visited.
Absolutely.
It'd be my pleasure and privilege. Ciao for now, my friends.
No. We're not going to do that right now. We are not. Let's take a look at, whoops, I keep hitting the wrong button. Sorry, quests. Okay, let's see where we're at. Morrow, advance the main story. Okay, I would love to take most of these to advance the main story if possible. This is a serious one tonight. Advance the main story. Reach bond level. Oh, head to Shui Long's house. We could do this right now. 10 a.m. to 4? We could. I am probably going to wait on that, though. I think what I want to do instead is I want to take to the sky. I would like to push the story forward just a little bit. Search for the astral shrines. Search for the quest marker on the map. Let's go. Ooh, have we been here yet? I don't think so. Space whale. What happens if we just smack straight into it? Bonk. Glide right over it. We were just saying hi. Wait, didn't we come here before? No, this is... Wait, we did come here before. Oh, so we were just ahead of things. How funny. How funny. So, my guess is we would have discovered... I mean, I fully expect like a big scary monster battle here, but it seems like what's going to happen on these islands is a bit gated by the story. That's just fine. One thing that I have completely ignored is whatever this is. This has just been sitting here. Maybe we should go check it out. Not today. Let's see if we can actually discover the true purpose of this.
All right.
And then, you know what's nice is we can just friggin' straight up teleport here.
Little onigiri.
Ah, no.
Rolls and rolls.
Here we are. The Black Dragon drained this area's runes, leaving only blighted land behind.
Okay, look
The
at
place
that.
we seek lies beyond it.
My,
Little
oh my God, it's the worst. I wish we could turn that off. It really is. Okay, save. Let's save here. Okay, this might have been the big battle that I was asking for, you know, the past couple of days.
Take a break here. I'll keep an eye on our surroundings.
Oh, cool. There's a portal? There was Forgotten Grove. Oh, cool. Okay, so there is an area to explore. Let's see. Is this going to be difficult? Oh, my goodness. Beautiful. Nice. We love these.
In that shrine's depths, I recall seeing ancient ruins dedicated to some constellation or another.
Let's go check it out.
Let's take a look at the map. How big is this area? Okay, it's pretty sizable. So we'll explore for a little bit, but we're not going to get so lost in here that we don't miss our rendezvous with Sweet Ulalaka. What we can do is maybe clear like one side of this. I mean, here's a very beautiful and handsome froggy statue enticing us. So why don't we start by heading this way? Of course, no box is safe.
Treasure!
Up,
Cut you down!
These flower mushrooms or mush sprites are so strong. They really are. I love the sword. I'm having some.
Brilliant victory trail!
Oh, look at this. What do we got? Gold. Okay, we're
I
up
can't
to
speak to the battle's luminosity, but I do think we make a good team.
the battle's luminosity. Offering box. A box for taking donations. Maybe folks will feel generous. Cool. Ah!
Away with you!
Oh, he's strong.
Victory is mine! This is it! I'll cut you down! I'll have to keep up!
Okay, so oh, we're gonna level up really fast.
This is it!
Is Maro growling? That's very funny. Okay, so this is great. Okay, we're not going to have much time to explore. We're going to be able to explore very little of this. I think we might be able to grab this froggy statue, and then we'll have to head out because it's already 2:30. We'll go until we have to leave. We're not going to miss our rendezvous. Is our rendezvous specifically at 6? Like, do we need to leave a little earlier? Oh, we missed one. Give me the gold and silver.
Acquired something.
Let's take a look. Why don't we between 6 and 8? Okay, so let's track that. We don't want to blow that. If we blow that, I'm going to feel like the worst. I mean, I'm sort of curious as to what happens.
The land is revived.
It would be
Spectacular sight.
sort of interesting. Ah,
Take that!
I'm being chased by a chicken.
Cut you down!
These killer bees are super strong.
Not much longer now.
There we go. What kind of tree? Is this going to give me elm sapling? Okay. I guess we can't go that way. Oh, it's going to make us go all the way around. Well, maybe we could at least get to here. Probably some new mushrooms, some new materials. Like I said, we'll go until we have to get out of here. What is this? Ooh, bamboo shoot. Cool.
However weak our foes may appear, never hesitate to call for my aid.
Oh, that hurt.
Blessings very reassuring. If things start...
You know what? Now that we're in the middle of combat, let's see. Sacred treasures, drum dance. We have been pushing the drum dance very far. Which one are we trying to get to? We're trying to get to the healing effects of drum dance, right? 120, 240. I think we might be able to get here. This seems like a good upgrade to do, considering I use this healing ability a lot. I use it a lot.
Going sideways, I'll leave it all to you! With grace! You were too adventurous!
Oh. He stanked me. He gave me the stank. Oh, look, we have buffs. That's fun. I have no idea how to clear this. Probably expect some sort of fight.
Stronger than I anticipated. Prepare for any incoming damage.
Clear those guys out first.
Cut you down!
You won't escape.
Such skill! I'm very impressed.
This is it!
Sometimes I wish the monsters would be a little more responsive. It seems like they just the AI gets a little stuck there. Recovery, mind. Oh, nice. Magatama, those are good. Ooh.
This is it! The moment I live for! Now then, show me what sort of treasures we've found.
I love that. I love that so much. Ooh, Tamahagane sword. Holy crap. This is a very powerful sword. 3 gold, quality fang. Okay, nice. Tell me there's more. Talismans. Okay, literally don't give any poo about that at all. Ruby pauldron. Whoa. Gold and fire crystal. Look at this. Does this mean it defends from fire? That's very interesting. That's so cool looking. I have to craft that. Okay, what's going on here?
Acquired something. How is the quality?
Oh, we can destroy them. That's nice. 430. 430. We got to get there between 6 and 8. Ooh, what a fun way to cap off the day. We are a little hurting. Why don't we
Blessings of the earth!
heal up? Did we destroy a pot with that? That's very funny. Spooky graves everywhere. Pick some weeds. Hello? Antidote grass, nice.
So this is how it's supposed to look. Bellissimo!
Just over here acrobating it up, huh, Shuelong?
My, so very many!
You won't escape.
Easy, easy, easy. More seeds, nice. Wind crystal, cool. We might actually get to that froggy statue before we gotta go. We're almost, how far is it? Oh, it's right there. Probably one more battle, and then maybe we can clear this. That's my hope. Sweep, sweep, collect. Yep, here they come. Oh, he stunned me out of it. Jerk. Okay, I'm getting rocked. Oh, dear. Oh, dear.
Thank you for helping me.
Victory is mine! This is the end.
I'll
Cut you down.
Stay sharp! I'll have to keep up.
These mushrooms are seriously no joke. They are strong. Okay, bamboo. We'll take it. It'd be kind of fun to build a bamboo forest somewhere. Since we've been using a lot of the longsword, we probably have some decent longsword XP. Boost damage of charge attacks. God, we should go straight for that, right? Oh, we don't have this. This is why I'm not doing any dodge counterattack. We're going to unlock this right now. And then I think that maybe grinding towards the charge attacks is probably the way to go with this weapon. Landing a hit makes an enemy slightly more vulnerable to staggering. Well, that's very good. This one is better. We're using the charge attack so much because it's so devastatingly strong that that's the next one I want to do. Okay, little froggy statue. Large pot. Okay, cool. Simple life. I love that. Anything else? Nope. Okay, and we can clear this. Get out of here.
Well done.
Aquamarine. Okay, nice. Now, what about, there was a little spot that was blocking mining thing. Did that get cleared when we did this? Yes. Okay, great. We'll mine this really quick, and then we'll head straight to the Spring Village. Oh my gosh.
Come to me, treasure.
Look at all that gold. Look at all that gold. Okay, cool. Well, nice. I feel satisfied about this work. Warp submenu. Let's go. Oh, I'm nervous. I am so nervous. What's going to happen? She's waiting. There's a big audience here. Oh, let's do this. Hello.
You're here.
You're here. Ooh, back turned in. Not good. Not good.
Ulalaka, please tell me your answer.
Please don't break my heart.
Of course. I arranged this meeting for that very reason.
If you still haven't made up your mind, we can wait another day.
I was the one who postponed our conversation the first time. To do so again would be unfair. Perhaps I am simply afraid.
Fair enough. I think you have to look at it from her perspective. She's immortal. She lives forever. We've got like 50 years. I mean, she took a short 50-year break because of the calamity. That's like our entire life that we would have together. So she has to be aware of the fact that, like, oh my gosh, not that long from now, from my perspective, you're going to die and I'm going to be heartbroken. So this is a difficult thing to do. Here's the deal when it comes to love, because anytime you have feelings or you're falling in love with someone, the fact of the matter is it's a risk. It's a risk and it may not work out, and that's just reality. So you have to ask yourself, is it worth the risk? And most people would say yes, it is worth the risk.
Afraid of what might happen to us if I told you how I really feel. How absurd that a god like myself has lost her nerve.
So cute.
You've obviously given this issue some serious thought. I could never laugh at that.
This issue, what a strange word to describe being in love with each other.
Thank you for your compassion. When I heard how you felt, quite frankly, I was so shocked that I couldn't think. But after I calmly considered what your words meant, within my heart, I felt a flower bloom. I understood for the first time that my budding feelings were the same as yours.
Yes!
Then...
And yet, I also felt a great gap open wide between us.
What?
What gap?
The one between humanity and divinity.
So I guess this is part of the recurring theme with her story, right? This whole contradiction or confliction between humanity and divinity. That's interesting. I actually, as much as it frustrated me, that story, I do think it's interesting that they're carrying that through into this relationship.
Though our appearances differ little, by nature, our fates are not meant to intertwine. A mortal life passes in but an instant to a god. We can easily solve problems that a human would find impossible to overcome.
That is true. Do you remember... Sorry, I'm blowing my nose here. Do you remember when we were talking about Kurama's inability to understand the What is it? The Tamayashi... No, what is it called? The Tagashi... Damn it. Why can't I remember what it was called? This is the problem with me doing this stuff first thing in the morning. I can't ever remember anything. Oh, that's right. The Mikoshi melee. That's what it was called. He couldn't understand, and so it frustrated him why it was like that. And we talked about how there is this huge gap between the perspective of a god and the perspective of humans. And so I think she's trying to, she's trying to express the same thing here. She's like, look, we're so different. We're so different. How could this possibly work? Right? And that is the risk. That's the unknown that's here. It may not work. It may not work. But you can't know the answer to that question unless you try. And there's nothing worse than choosing not to try and then wonder and leaving that question unanswered. So we have to take the risk.
Do you truly believe you can share your one wild and precious life with someone so very, very different?
We wouldn't have said I love you if we thought otherwise.
I understand why you're hesitating. Still, does that really matter? You can't rationalize something like love.
This is what I'm talking about.
I'm begging you. Tell me how you really feel.
Okay. We are very dumb and we miss the mark in these interactions a lot of the time. But right now, I love this.
But if I were to admit that,
if you think a gap divides us, then we'll cross it. So long as we work together, we'll find a way.
Okay, this dialogue is probably going to prevent me from dating anybody else. I love this so much.
When I hear you say that, I can actually believe we will. I want to be with you. I love you like a flower loves the sun, all in spite of what separates us. Please, let me be your one and only.
Oh, we could wait. We could go through all that and then crush her heart. Holy crap, what a monster. Why would we do that? Why would we do that? That's insane. I mean, I guess to see the interaction, I can't even bring myself. I want nothing else.
My, oh my. I've never heard happier words.
And I've never seen you with such a huge smile.
I can't help it. Your answer is all I ever wanted. That's right. Now that our hearts are united as one, perhaps I should call you by a more endearing name as a sign of our new relationship.
Oh no, she's going to give us a nickname and it's going to be terrible. Isn't that her thing?
What name would you prefer?
Uh-oh, here we go. Dear Sweet Pete, Chief, Petal, my lord, darling. Same as before. Just call me darling. I think that's cute. My lord is insane. Petal, nah. Chief, Sweet Pete, nah. Dear, nah. I like darling. Darling, it's classic.
Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. How that makes me blush. We are certainly rushing into things. Please comply.
She is so sweet and innocent that the idea of having a nickname for me is rushing into things. This is hilarious.
All right. I shall address you as that from now on.
It's funny that she still can't bring herself to say it.
And one more thing. I have a somewhat embarrassing question.
Oh, no.
What would you like to call me?
Oh, okay.
How do you feel about...
Lala, Muse, gorgeous. Gorgeous. Of course. Classic.
Oh, goodness. What a truly lovely name. My face must be bright red.
It's a delightful shade of spring cherry blossom pink.
Consider it done.
Ulalaka.
Wait, why didn't... Okay. Really couldn't have voice acted the nicknames so that we actually said them. Come on now.
Yes. Just hearing that sets my cheeks ablaze.
That's a good thing. It means we have something special.
Indeed. But please do bear in mind, should you ever betray my trust...
Oh my god.
Yes?
You shall know the full force of my wrath. Only kidding.
I don't think she's kidding.
Sure didn't sound like it.
Start tracking the bonding quest. What comes next? Yes, invite...
Evening hour
Ooh, can we go on a date right now? Did we ever give her the stick?
Prosper!
No, don't walk away. When I see the shrine and its surroundings like this, I recall the days when we were known as the village of ever-blooming flowers. What would you like to talk about? Maybe I'll invite them on a date. Let's chat. I think we did this already.
Yes?
Let's go on a date.
My, oh my. Your asking me out on a date?
Absolutely. We've never done this before. What's going to
I want
happen?
to spend as much time with you as possible, after all.
Okay, I'm so curious.
I had the very same idea, my beloved. You occupy my every waking thought and pleasant dream.
Did you just call me...
I see no problem with addressing my beloved accordingly.
So
As
cute.
for your invitation, yes, please. But today is not a good day.
Okay.
Is that so? Then how about this day?
Wait, what?
Yes, that would be perfect. As for the place, how about beneath the sacred tree, where we first met?
This is so cute.
Sounds good. Let's do that.
Wonderful. I can hardly wait.
2 hearts. Wait until spring 30th. So tomorrow tomorrow at noon, we have a date with Miss Ulalaka. Okay, what's going on over here? Why is this here? Okay, this one. It's so weird that the delivering less gives you more. Let's look at any of these other ones. We don't have the blade shards. We have not done a vinegar distillery. Okay, that was so much fun. Oh my gosh, that interaction, I'm sorry. Okay, I'm going to have to think about this. The idea of suddenly then dating every single person really bothers me now because that was like some really sweet interaction. And it just like, it would be terrible. It would feel terrible to cheapen that interaction by copying it with every other character for the sake of I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Okay, well, we'll have to think about how we want to proceed because I do want to see, and I would enjoy showcasing every single person's bonding quest. Look at this. We're a ninja. This is fun. Can we get on the big... Nope, we can fail. All right, well, my friends, instead of hopping around, look at this. They can't even water. Oh my God, our farmers are such garbage. So look at this. Are you serious right now? Are you serious right now? We watered everything else for you, and you can't even water these small plots? We got to do something about these farmers. They are just the worst. Okay, well, enough complaining about my lazy bums for villagers. My friends, thank you so much for watching until the end. Hit the like button and subscribe. Leave a comment. Boy, that was a ton of fun. We're going to continue with that fun revelry as the days progress. I have nothing else to say. I appreciate you all so much. I'll bid you farewell, and I look forward to seeing you all next time.